Good morning, everyone. Let's just get into it. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. What's up, Mythical? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Give me just a second. Give me just a second here. What the heck is going on? For some reason, I lost my sources. Video capture. I'm here. I'm here. What's up? 3D printing and tea. How you doing? There we go. Don't go to that link because it's broken. And I apologize. I'll fix it. All right, let's go. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Let me mute this thing. Let's see here. Speech chat. Control panel. Speech chat allows you to listen to your chat. It's actually kind of cool and it's free. Voice. There we go. Disable there. I am doing okay. Mike Questrian, what's up? But yeah, we're in the new workshop, and we're doing pretty good. I'm broken. I have been busting my rear for what 2.5, 3 weeks straight now. And today I just started moving things in. I moved a few printers in last night, and I'll show you guys the whole works here in just a minute. I'm. It's been a process. It really has. So, but we've got a lot of things planned for this building. Um, the building itself is actually nowhere near done. It's not painted, nothing sanded. Um, as a matter of fact, a good story is this workbench here. I actually picked this up from a neighbor, well, halfway across town, but they were giving it away. And the only damage it has is the melamine top on it is lifted a little bit due to some water damage. And I have 4 brand new sheets of melamine. So we're just going to pull it off and put a brand new piece in. Reeker, what's happening? Welcome. Yeah, we're getting there, 3D. Dave. We're getting there. It's actually pretty funny. I actually planned a video for storage in a workshop, and I didn't tell anybody what I was going to do, and projects did it last night. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Lots of pain. This building got put up and for the most part done in a very short amount of time. And I have been, it's funny, everybody thinks that I've been working 8 to 10 hours a day on this thing. And the reality is I can only do about 3 actual hours of work. And then in between, I actually have to rest. Um, my medical conditions just don't, they just prevent me from doing hard manual labor, which I really wish I could do because I love building this stuff. If I had my choice, this would be 3 times the size that it is, and half of it would be 3D printing, and the other half would be a woodworking shop where I could build cool stuff. But yeah, it's been fun. there's been a lot of things that have been going on, and I've been very excited about it. So, we've got here. Let me go turn the camera so you guys can see this stuff. Oh, and this isn't even all the shelving yet. This is only one set of shelves. There we go. So we got the CNC mill, we got the Anycubic, we've got the Do Ender, we've got the two Ender 3 Max Neos down there that are going to be turned into be projects. I've still got the Flash Forge and the big Ender 6 to bring out. So, and then behind the camera is actually a podcast area. I've got a chair back there, and I'm gonna have a nice little lamp and a stand. So there's something in the future coming that I can't tell anybody about because we're keeping it quiet. So, but yeah, so I figured I would get on today, and the initial plan today was actually to build a stream PC live on camera. The problem is you just nailed it. Do Ender Maxes for one of them anyway. The other one is actually going. I'm actually going to be ordering other rails to finish out the Do Ender Max. Um, the other one is actually going to end up being a DIY CNC. And there's a possibility of a 45-watt laser coming. Um, and if I can find a way to go get it, I have a 4-axis mill that was given to me for free. A 10-year-old computer controlled 4-axis mill. So it's a smaller one. It's 220, but it is self-contained and it's huge. It's 6 feet wide. So, but I got to find a way to go get it. It's 4 hours away and it weighs 3,300 pounds. So getting it and getting it in the building, that's the tricky part. So I'll probably have to find somebody with a forklift because it's not on wheels. But we still have the ceiling to insulate and cover. Priest Lake, what's happening? Welcome. So that's going to be happening 2 weeks from now, I think it is, when the installation shows up. I got a really good special on some spray foam insulation, black spray foam insulation. The problem is it was not Amazon Prime, and it takes about 2 weeks to get here. So that's fine. I can wait. And then we're going to put up 1/8-inch paneling, relocate these lights where they're actually straight because they're about a foot off right now. These really cool hexagon lights. Everything that I've actually gotten off of Amazon, I'm going to be putting in a description in a video here shortly. So if anybody's interested in it, let me know. This crappy camera will be replaced by this guy right here pretty soon. I dropped it and cracked the lens a little. No, I cracked the lens cover a little bit, but it still works fine. I had to order a 20-foot HDMI cable for it. That's one thing I did not consider was this room is 3 times the size of the original studio, and none of my cables are long enough. The camera I'm on right now is actually got a 15-foot and a 6-foot extension just to get to, just so it can sit where it's at. So that's pretty cool. But the filament rack is about half built. I found a use for an old bed frame, and when I show it to you guys, you're gonna flip. Honestly, this thing is sick. But the filament shelf, the reason I built it the way I did was so that I can end up hanging spools off of it for the printers that aren't multicolor and don't have an AMS or MMU. So that is the primary reason it's built the way it is. I actually engineered it that way. It's not a standard design. So, Kennel, what's happening? Welcome. But yeah, there's a lot of cool things going on. I don't know if I got any mods in chat right now, but I do have a gift register, a wish list for the workshop. Um, might have to go find that and post it in chat. Let me go. Let me go do that real quick. Oh, if anybody would be interested in purchasing something fun for the, there's signs and all sorts of interesting things up there. Da, 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 da. Come on, mouse. Wireless mice are great, except for when they turn off at the most inopportune time. No, you're not supposed to auto start to play a video. I thought she gave me that link in the last chat. I don't know. Dale, what's happening, brother? Yeah, you're looking at my butt. I'm trying to find a link for you guys. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you over on Tinker Atlas, by the way. I got to start remembering to post lives and videos over there on a proper basis. Now that the building is actually functional, we're going to be doing a lot more content. The reason I haven't been doing a lot is I've been busy building this thing, and I tell you what, just a few hours a day of building this thing just absolutely kicks my butt. Uh, Hold on, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it here. Okay, this is just being stupid. It really is. It did not make me log in the last stream I did when I sent the link to me. Hold on, I know how to do this. Amazon. We'll do this way. I will copy the link from here and then post it to you guys. Really? What's going on there? Oh my gosh. It only shows one of my lists. That's absolutely stupid. What is going on? I don't understand this. I don't want to create a new list. Oh, Lord. What the heck? That is so weird. The Amazon app is just dumb. What is my stuff? Nope, that's not lists. No, no, it's not in there. Let's just save stuff. Well, no, yeah, it is right there. New workshop. There we go. And out. Dang it. Stop it. View only, copy link. And because I don't have the ability to post twice, I'm just going to post it on one and then post it on the other. View channel. Okay, there's the one. Now go to Twitch. What do you mean log in or sign up? I tell you, if you don't use Twitch for like 30 days, it makes you do all this crap again. These flies are driving me insane. Anybody else got a problem with flies this year? We didn't have hardly any last year, and then all of a sudden this year, it's just absolutely garbage. There we go. Guys, you guys realize I'm almost at 11,000 followers on Twitch? That is absolutely insane. There. That's posted in both links. Jesus, that was hard. I just also set myself a reminder to change that so that the bot actually does it for me. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on that we're looking forward to. So I'm hoping everybody's interested and you continue to come and stick around because yeah, we got some fun stuff coming. But one of the things we're going to be doing is there is a Twitch channel that showcases 3D printers on a 24-hour basis. Um, we're going to have at least one printer on that at all times here in the next few days. And that'll probably be the Anycubic at the moment. Um, for the moment, anyway. There's a possibility we're going to be doing a huge build. I'm in talks with a few people about getting something sponsored. Anybody in the 3D printing community knows exactly what huge build is right now. There is a corner of this workshop that is big enough to put it, and it's not the Orange Storm Giga. Although I do have access to a used one that somebody wants to sell, but they want way too much money for it. I would actually love to have one to mod the living snot out of it because The Giga is an okay printer. The problem with it was it's not engineered for longevity. Um, the lightweight gantry is a bad thing. They should have used a larger piece of extrusion because you get waves and inconsistent layer heights at higher speeds. There's a lot of issues that I've read and heard about that I would really love to tinker with that thing and make it an absolute beast. Besides the fact it's got way too small of a print head on it. I mean, honestly, you should be printing with, you know, 0.285 or something, huge filament or pellets or something that large. I don't know. Dang, y'all quiet. That's all right. I love being in here. I love just chatting and just, you know, enjoying it because this has been a lot of work. And I do mean a lot. Oh, yeah, the microphone's still working. So, but yeah, it's just a little bit of a chat and chill time. Anybody wants to talk about anything, new projects you guys got going, things that you want done, you're trying to get done. I got tons and tons of video to edit from the build. It was inconsistent, honestly, in filming this build, but I did take a lot of pictures. So maybe I can make a nice montage. Oops. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But yeah, I am highly interested. And I've been learning how to use the CNC, by the way. That one was a good one. The initial software they send with it is crap. I found out, go to openbuilds.com and use their software and their CAM software, and just makes life a whole lot easier. So we're going to be doing some custom stuff with wood and aluminum and some acrylic just to play around. That's going to be fun. And maybe if I can catch a fly, we will CNC a fly. Don't tell PETA. I mean, Jesus. But one of the things we are going to do is that this tripod, that camera, and I found a sensor, PTZ sensor for cameras and tripods to basically turn it into the same thing that an Osbot camera is, just with higher quality because that's a 4K camera and it's 60 frames per second. So, and it's cheap. So I was like, you know what? I like that. And it still does the hand gestures and all that good stuff. So, and it's an open source project. They sell them completed, or you can get it as a project. So I haven't figured out which one I want yet. Might be fun to build one on stream. God, we've only been streaming for 25 minutes. What is wrong with me? I have been so busy. I haven't even been able to keep up with what's going on in the 3D printing industry. And that is sad because I would sit there before this whole thing started and read articles and, you know, catch up with what the latest printers and latest projects are coming out. And I don't even have that. Yeah, the Osbot Mini is actually a really nice little camera. Um, you're looking at the one that doesn't do the PTZ, the pan tilt zoom, right? For $80, I think it is. Yeah, something like that. It's a good little camera. I mean, they are excellent cameras. That corner up there is supposed to show the sponsor banners, and it's not working. And the problem is I don't have control over OBS from right here right now because I don't have an interface for that. I will. Um, yeah, I wish I had a stream deck. I don't. Oh, I have plenty of goals. I have plenty of goals, and we're going to meet them. There's a lot of things that I want to do to entertain and teach. And now that I have a dedicated space to do that, it makes me more comfortable. The problem is in that little studio, I had no room to move. None. I would be tripping over everything. I mean, it's an 11 by 12 space, but it was completely enclosed and filled up. And I haven't even started moving stuff. I mean, literally, you go into that room right now, it doesn't look like I moved anything. So there's a lot of stuff to go through. I mean, I had a lot of stuff. And why aren't you at work? I heard you took the week off. Uh, Dale, let me send you the camera that I used for the Flash Forge. Uh, it's the exact same camera that they put in, just without the cover, and it's dirt cheap, and you can get it off AliExpress. It's like $11 US, which would make it like $7 EU. I'll send you a link to that. Uh, believe it or not, my Flash Forge is the only printer that's currently working. Even before I move these out, the we'll move the camera and I'll walk you guys through this of what's out here. So, CNC mill works. I just had to learn how to use it, which we're getting to. The Chi2 systems, I love this thing, the filament dryer. I'm still going to do I would say probably the best review video you've ever seen on that thing because I'm in love with it. It's just awesome. The Anycubic has issues. This thing is giving me errors constantly saying that the filament's stuck when it's not. The dew ender is 80% built. I need to finish putting together the hot end, the extruder. I have an HGX, uh, uh, with the gears on it, and we're building an afterburner for it. But I need the tool head cabling because I don't have it. I have a EBB 36 or whatever it is board um, that I got from Dan when he sent me all that stuff. The problem is I don't have any of the cabling, so I've got to figure out how to cable that thing and what connectors it needs, all that good stuff. So this thing's almost ready to go. The Ender 6 works. Obviously, it's still stock. It's slow as hell. Both of these guys work, except for I stole the pie out of the one on the next to the toolbox. the Ender Neo Maxes. Um, I need to figure out new tool head for the one that's going to be turned into a Do Ender Max. There is a possibility that the other one may not go CNC. It actually may go Ender NG Max because there is a project already done for that as well. So, and then I also have another Ender 3, no, two more Ender 3s. One's in pieces, one's almost in pieces. I think that's everything. Oh, and the Flash Forge 5M. It's literally the only one that works. Now, so yeah, I got to get everything cleaned up, get all the storage. JPP in the house. I got to change that to where it actually gives them the proper link because I don't know what's happening. What are you doing, brother? I haven't heard from you in a hot minute. It seems like since I've been working on this thing, it's not that you guys have forgotten me. It's I've been forgetting to check in with everybody because I just haven't had a lot of time. By the time I'm done in the evenings, I'm so broken, I just go to bed. Heck, I barely watch my TV shows anymore. But thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. We're almost done. The back wall, the two big double doors, they're actually disappearing. Oh, what happened? I can't see my chat. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be framed in today, and I will be creating a new door for the left hand side. Sid, what's happening? Oh, I know. Printopia kept a lot of people busy, man. It's just, and just timing. Everything just took its toll. So not a big deal. But we're almost done with the building. I still don't have any trim done for it. I'm going to be making my own trim. Uh, I've got a really good deal on 2x4s right now from our local Home Depot. Since I have bought so many, they're allowing me to buy them at pro prices. That's cool. So I had 25 shipped yesterday, and they got here. They came in yesterday, and I've used half of those already, and uh, probably going to end up having to order more because we're going to also in the ceiling of this. I'm actually going to be reinforcing with 3 new trusses because there's just not enough support. I over engineer everything. We live in Colorado. I'm in Northeast Colorado, y'all. We could have no snow in one winter and 3 feet the next. And this roof won't hold 3 feet of snow. It'll hold a foot easily, but not 3 foot. 3 foot of snow on this roof, you're looking at 15,000 pounds. That's a lot of weight. So, oh, don't worry about donating. No, just being here is all that matters. The hex lights, brother. I'm going to be doing a buy list, and I'll send you a link to them. They were $123. Yeah, I mean they're sick, and it's not even done. I still have a pile of the straight ones to make the rectangle, and those are actually going to go in the other stream room, the game stream room, because I don't need them out here. This thing is so bright, it's ridiculous. And it was stupid easy to put together. Man, it was easy. But yeah, all the wiring's done in here. All I got to do is wait for the conduit to show up. So there's a temporary extension cord hookup, and uh, you see the conduit should be here on Tuesday afternoon. somewhere around there, and we'll have the trench dug by then, fully dug. It's half dug now. Um, I can probably hook that if I. It depends on the weather. If I have enough time because of weather concerns, because it says it's supposed to rain next week and get colder. Which cold I don't mind. Rain, no, I don't want to do that. Cold and rain don't mix. Sorry. Um, yeah. Hopefully, I'll have full power in here by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning at the latest. The other big thing is I was going to go with a PTAC unit, like I said last stream, for heating and cooling in here. I missed the sale on the ones that I found that were $499. That kind of upset me. Now they're back up to $700, outside of my budget at the moment. And because it's wintertime, we're just going to focus on getting a shop heater. So I'm trying to find the most efficient shop heater. So 220, that way the draw isn't as bad, the amperage draw, and preferably wall mountable. Yeah. And I figured a two-piece unit would be better anyway, because I've heard from a lot of people that with PTAC units, the blower goes out, you lose everything. And because we don't have a local HVAC guy here anymore, the guy closest is 20 miles away. The company that was here, they got sold and they got bought out, and then they closed. So, what's up, Steven? How you doing, brother? But yeah, so we're going to be doing a mini split as well as a heater. I may do a mini split with a heat pump and a heater just to be sure, because it's supposed to get real cold this winter, according to Farmer's Almanac anyway. We'll see. But I don't want to be out here in a parka streaming. I don't mind if I got to clothe myself up. But last winter, I ran around in shorts and a t-shirt almost all winter. This winter, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Eating salad. Did you turn into a rabbit? Are you Bad Bunny? I just figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Machado is Bad Bunny. I need to make an order with West 3D. Like I said, I may need to order another tool head board, because I don't even know if the one that Dan sent me is actually good. And hopefully it has everything that I need. But yeah, I need a tool head board, and I need a couple other things too. So I'm gonna have to make a West 3D order. So yeah. $20 rolls of PLA. What the heck? You lurk for a moment? All right, no problems. 20 rolls of PLA. What do you need 20 rolls of PLA for? I have so much PLA sitting in the office that's going to come out here right now. I haven't been printing any PLA. All I've been printing is ASA and ABS. But I couldn't help myself. There was a special on Sunlu black and white PLA, 10 rolls of each. So 20 rolls for $100 a couple months back, and I couldn't help myself. PLA is good for prototyping. I don't particularly enjoy using it for anything that goes outdoors. So, oh, you're on the blaster kick too. Oh my God. So I'm the one that sent projects the link for the Moab, and I want to build it. I want to build a Moab, but I can't afford to buy it the kit for $369. So I may do a fundraiser and what I may do is do a fundraiser to build it and then do a giveaway. I think that would be sick because the Moab is just sick. You're on the list. Mother of all blasters, man. God, that thing is sick. Backpack, belt fed. Yes. These flies, man, they're gonna just drive me insane. But yeah, we have a lot of projects that we need to finish up on and a lot of things that need to happen. What's up, Miss Misty? Oh, the right. Oh, yes. That one. I saw that. I was like, ooh, that thing is sick. Hey, get this. There you go. There's the Ryobi. Uh oh. Yeah, there's a. I mean, I want to start doing a couple blasters, but I'm not huge into Nerf, right? But I do love my pew pews, and there are a few things that I found that I can print on stream that won't get me on a list with the ATF. And they won't get my channel banned either. So I have a few parts and pieces that I want to show off, and JPP will probably jump all over it, going, "I want those." I'm probably on every government list, honestly. As much as I used to bitch about politics, yeah, I'm probably on everybody's list. Funny enough, I pretty much kept quiet because I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. You know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, since I sent ooh, I sent projects the machine that was going to be the stream PC out here because he needed one. If you guys remember that, I have an older AMD machine that is an 8 core, and I recently acquired a 2070 Ti video card in a trade that I'm going to be throwing in that to make a stream PC for out here. Um, and it'll actually go under this desk. So there's going to be some mods to this desk that are going to have this work table. That way I can still build on it, but I can also see everything. As you guys can see, we do have a TV over here. You guys can barely see that thing. There's going to be another monitor right here next to it on the wall. I'm just going to use one of my, I think I've got a 27-inch that I can pull off. What? Yeah, do you know I don't already have them? You probably do. But there's some stuff that I've been working on, my friend. There's some stuff I've been working on. Yeah. And some of it originated from PUBG designs, but I've got some pretty fun stuff that I've been working on. I'll send you some pictures later today. But ouch, dang it! But everything is standing here, by the way. It's killing me, but I need to stand more. I do have my bar stool right here. This workbench is perfect height for a bar stool when I do need to sit. But as the sign says, I'm too old for this shit. No, I'm not. Oh, here's a good one for you guys. So I thought I had all the networking gear to bring out here. The the access point that I had is dead. So I've got all my switches and everything, and the line is run, uh, you know, in the trench that's already being dug and ready to be buried when the electrical's buried. But I'm having to use a 15-year-old Netgear 802.11b, just B, wireless router because the one I had was dead. I had a Wi-Fi 6 access point that worked 3 months ago, and it's completely shot. It doesn't even power up, not with any power supply whatsoever. So that sucks. That's funny, Misty. On the back wall, so the storage solutions, like I said, I've got a bunch of Gerari drawers. So we're going to be doing a bunch of Gerari desk height as well as on the wall. I found that there's not a lot of good wall mounts for the Gerari drawers, so I'm having to design a few things. Um, I found some remixes that people have done for the 180 series, but none for the 240 or 270 for wall mount stuff. That is and I've got a lot of it printed. Man, I got a lot. I've got a lot of 180, a lot of 240, and some 270. And oh, stupid fly, get off me. But all the parts drawers and everything will be on the back wall over here. The wall right behind me, right underneath it, right there is going to go where the mini fridge is going to go. I don't have a mini fridge for it yet, but right there next to the door is going to be a piece of a white melamine, and it's going to be the sticker wall. Well, the sticker and maker coin wall. So anything anybody sends to me that has a sticker will get put up there. And if you give me a maker coin, it'll get put up there as well. I've got wall mount um, displays already printed for all my maker coins. All right, JPP, have a good one, my friend. Have a good one. But yeah, and we're going to be mixing up the streams between standard maker streams as well as um, we're going to be doing some assembly and fun stuff streams like building, cosplay stuff and mythical. I am so sorry I haven't got the gauntlet stuff done because of all this crap. I will try to get it done in the next week. Really, really hard. Oh, today is Battlefield 6 launch day. Interesting. I won't be playing it. My hands can't do it. Every morning I've been waking up and my hands have been so swollen. And then I found out I'm retaining water in my hands. because if I take a water pill, my hands shrink back down to normal size. But they make it to where they're so puffed up that I can't even do this. I can't curl them at all. Battlefield 6. But yeah, we're gonna have two different studios. We have this one as all the maker stuff, and then the other one, which would be just for the gaming studio. I can't ignore it because when they fall asleep, they go numb and then they start hurting. So, ouch. I'm going to step away from the camera for a minute, guys. I'll keep talking though. Oh, here's a good one. I actually ordered the wrong breakers initially, so I had to order more breakers. I ordered all 20 amps apparently, and I meant to order two 15s and three, no, three 15s and two 20s. Yeah, that was dumb of me. But I can still see chat. I'm behind the camera. Well, thank you. I mean, the setup is it's coming along. This is a brand new building. It literally just got built. Yeah. Misty, you're a bitter bitch. So I was going through my YouTube analytics. By the way, we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, everybody. So I was going through my YouTube analytics, and of course, it tells you when you have a copy strike or you can't be monetized or whatever. And there was a video that had zero music in it, none whatsoever. That they said it couldn't be monetized because of a copyright violation from some piece of music. So I ended up going to the clip where it shows it. It's the notification sound on my phone. The default Android notification sound. Somebody tried to do a copy strike for that. So I filed an appeal, took 2 weeks, and I won that. And then they did it again to my last live video. Same thing, different sound. Same people. So, creators out there, you need to be aware. You need to, if you don't understand what's going on, appeal it no matter what. Ouch. I'm doing some stretching and all that good crap. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. So a friend of mine was streaming the Navy's 250th, birthday thing, and of course they're playing all sorts of copyright music. Now, now here's the stupid part. From my understanding, YouTube cannot and does not or should not copy strike you for background music for public events that you can't control. You can't silence that. You're not the one playing the music. But she got her video taken down anyway. I sent her a message, told her, you need to appeal that because it's crap. Besides, the government doesn't pay for copyright music. I don't know of a single case where they've ever paid an artist. So, what do you guys think of the idea of a sticker wall? Let me turn this around so I can read chat better. Oh. By the way, Misty, on Dune, I have not set up the deep desert base. I figured this week I was just going to skip it because I haven't played much this week. But next week, I want to set up a deep desert base so that everybody can jump into the sand crawler and complete those missions, those quests, if everybody's on. Of course, apparently, just you and I are playing because nobody else has even logged in a month. Jay always gets pissed about getting. Yeah, I mean, and if he goes and gets deaded by something, it doesn't matter what, a person, an NPC, or whatever, he always gets pissed. He thinks he needs to win everything, and you can't. But one of the things I'm going to do with the CNC, by the way, everybody, is I'm going to be creating. Ouch! Let me go out here. Need sunshine. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. But one of the things I'm going to be doing with the CNC is creating custom nameplates, and I'm going to be doing that live on stream for people for donations and so forth. You can either have one made for yourself or donate it to somebody else. And why do I sound like I have a lisp? I don't know. Hey, look, I'm back on screen. Oh, I hurt so dang bad. I am just absolutely. I'm here though. That's the thing that matters. Is I'm here. Yeah, we all love Jay, but he gets mad at the weirdest things. I've been eaten by a sandworm 3 times now. Heck, I lost an ornithopter to a sandworm the other day. That's why I have 2 of them always built. Thank you for the 100 biddies there.
Hey, long time no see. Hey, question for ya. You mind holding these while I go get some doves? You know what, just keep him.
What's going on? How you doing? Good to see ya. I'm hanging in there. After this, the build of this building for the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of torn apart and broken, but we're hanging. I haven't been able to play much of anything. I can't play PUBG anymore, by the way, for a while anyhow. I need to have my hands looked at because they hurt so damn bad. I can't control the mouse for accuracy. They shake. But other games that don't require that close of accuracy, I can play just fine, like Doom. Yeah, it hurts, but it is what it is. I'll get my hands looked at, get them fixed again, and go from there. But I appreciate those biddies. I appreciate them. It's been a it's been a ride. I mean, honestly, this whole year has been a ride, and I am eternally grateful for all of you guys, and I'm eternally grateful for my wife and my kids. Um, as you guys know, I've been through some dark times in the last couple of years. You know, I lost my daughter, I lost my brother in law, lost two of my best friends, all within a 2 year span, by the way. And then, you know, that was all in 2022, 2023, and 2024. And this year, I've lost two other people that were close to me. My best friend moved away. So yeah, it's been rough, but you guys, all of you guys, have kept me going, and the whole thing with Kind Penguin, you know, guys, I never imagined that I would be at 100,000 followers on one platform, not much less, almost 400,000 between all of them. And granted, yeah, I know a lot of those people won't come back and won't watch, but I'm grateful that they came and followed, no, you know, regardless. And my tablet just went to sleep. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this year went really, really quick. You know, I turned 49 next February. So, and almost, I'm just a year and a few months short of 50 years old. And my wife teased me because I colored my beard a month ago. You guys know it's all gray. It's natural color. This whole thing is gray now because I was tired of looking old as dirt. You know, and she bought me this shirt. It's from the Till Valhalla project. Keep moving forward. Check it out what it says on the back. I mean, this is the way I live my life every single day. But yet we find the strength to keep moving on. And I'm here because it keeps me going. And I miss streaming. Misty, the Till Valhalla project. You can get it right off their website. They're like 20, 24 bucks. And it's a great charity. So it supports a great cause if you do get one. But yeah, everything is, you know, as we get older, everything starts moving faster. And one thing leads to another, and we forget that time is precious. We don't have all the time in the world. You know, these kids these days think they do. And the fact of the matter is my daughter lived till she was 21 when she was killed. One of my best friends, she lived till she was 46. My father died at 47. I'm a year older than my dad. Your struggles don't go unnoticed. I know. And I'm thankful for everybody's support. I honestly am. You know, this, I'll tell you something. It was really funny. I'm going to be making a video of the full breakdown of what it cost me to do this building, and I started going through the list of things that I've purchased. I mean, just to get the building up and running, not all the furnishings or anything like that, but just the building itself. And we'd initially planned for about $3,000, $3,500 for this thing total. We're $8,000 into this. All the money that we were going to save for winter's gone. My wife, though, she kept insisting that I need this workshop. And that's been a huge stress of mine, is spending all this money. But the only consolation that I have is that you guys are here. And you guys want to see content. And today's just a chill and chat day. But pretty soon we're going to be putting printers up on this thing, or we're going to be putting parts up on it, or cosplay items, or painting, or sanding, doing all sorts of fun stuff. And we're not just sticking with the 3D printing. We've got the CNC mill over there. We've got, I'll be doing, some smaller grade woodworking things. This is a workshop, multi-purpose. Yeah, Misty. I mean, we were saving money for the winter, and that's all gone. All of it. It's just, it surprised me how much this actually cost, because I kept forgetting the little things. And it was the little things that just nickel and dime the crap out of you. But you need to get back to photography, most definitely. Um, oh, today there's some of the flooring coming in. Part of it anyway. I'm actually going to be lining all the walkway areas with rubber foam pad, locked together tiles. That way, it's easier for me to walk on. But over in the little podcast area, it's going to be a carpeted one, carpeted foam pad tiles. So it's a nice little comfy area to sit in. So that's going to be a fun thing that's going to come in. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm doing. I did put a short up the other day about the building, and I was wondering, what color should we paint this thing, guys? Initially, we're gonna paint it all flat white. That 3-in-1 primer that's flat white. But then after that, what do we paint it? How do we paint this? The wood look is okay. I have some faux marble tile panels that I want to put on some places, but I need a color or colors. I mean, you guys know me. I'm into like neons and shit. If you like, if you can see, yeah, you can see. There's all the light plates are all neon orange, and they're UV reactive. So when I put the blue lights in here, or black lights, not blue lights. Jesus, I'm tired. These flies, man. But the outlet switches will glow. You want to do a wall in your garage in that chalkboard paint? See, that's cool. I thought about doing chalkboard paint. The one of the far back wall behind the camera, um, where the big double doors are currently, when it becomes a wall, I'm going to create a 6 foot section of that. It's going to be a green screen, but it'll be hidden behind a black curtain. So I can use it as a green screen when I want to. Otherwise, it's covered up. I know I know how you feel. I know how you feel on that. I mean, money is fleeting. It really is. But the fun thing about money is it comes and goes, and we just have to react and adjust to it. You know, because we can't keep overspending, or else we spend ourselves to death. You know, my wife's on disability. I haven't worked in years. I'm just now finally applying for disability because I can't work. You know, it's been this year's been interesting because I've been able to make a few bucks from either selling stuff or from the streaming gig. Because on Twitch paychecks weren't too bad a few months ago. Now they're down to like 40, 50, $60. You know, it was $80 last month because the subs weren't coming back. And a lot of that's my fault for not streaming enough. But that's changing. We're going to be doing a lot of streaming. One, this building took a lot of my time and all of my energy. So I had no other energy, even if I had time. But since we're getting close to the finish line on it, I'll have a lot more time and energy because I won't be expending that energy building this thing. But I'm trying to do a lot of hookups to do some giveaways and get some cool stuff to be built on stream. Um, and a lot of it's not stuff you'd actually think, but it's still in the maker space. It's not just 3D printing. So I'm kind of excited about some of it. I've been talking to a lot of people. What's up, Havoc? How are you doing, brother? Just sitting here BSing today. The workshop is nearly done. Only got the ceiling to do for the most part, and then paint this whole thing. And I got to wait to do the ceiling until the actual spray foam gets here because it's going to take a week and a half to get here, almost 2 weeks. Funny enough, when I bought the spray foam to insulate this thing, I used AI to have it calculate the linear footage of the entire space, the walls and the ceiling. And I ran out. I have one can left. One out of the initial 12 cans. So I had to order another 12 cans so I can do the ceiling. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of those jobs, you just got fired from a job. Damn, that sucks. See, at my age, it's almost impossible to find work because nobody wants to hire people that are older. One, we're closer to retirement age, and two, we're stuck in our ways to, as a fair point. They want to hire, younger kids, younger individuals. That way they can train them to do things the way they want them done. I'm willing to learn the way they want it done, but I'm also going to do things the right way. I don't do shortcuts. And that's what a lot of companies do these days. They train people how to use shortcuts. I have a degree in cybersecurity. I have a degree in digital marketing that I've gotten in the last 4 years. You know, I got the digital marketing, what, March of this year, something like that. And right afterwards, I applied for hundreds of jobs for 3 months straight. Didn't I got 2 interviews and didn't get a single job. Same thing with the cybersecurity gig. You see all these ads. Everybody needs cybersecurity. No, that entire thing is saturated to hell. There's so many people out there with degrees in cybersecurity that can't find work no matter what age they are. I know a 22-year-old who has got a degree that's way better than mine. He can't find work. I'm a certified gray hat. I can do penetration testing, the whole jazz, legally. I can't find work. And a lot of it is because I know that I can't be relied upon to be there 8 hours a day, every day, because my health conditions don't let me. Your dad beat the idea of self discipline and integrity into your brain since age 5. Good for him. I've done that with my children. I've tried, really tried. My daughter took it to heart. I've got one son that's taking it to heart pretty good. My other two sons, maybe. We'll see what happens. But they also learn. You also the children learn from seeing, not just hearing, and they see me not working. And a fly just went across the camera. He's active duty military and has been since 2011. Dang. So he's a career officer, right? Tell him thank you from me. I'm a huge supporter of the U.S. military, all of our armed forces. And that's why I don't mind spending money on shirts like this from the Till Valhalla Project, because it's a charity that supports our military servicemen and women. E7 in the Navy. That's amazing. That takes quite a bit. One of my good friends is retired from the military. If you guys go to her YouTube channel, Squid Pro Quo, she was Navy, and she was a proud squid, aiming for E8 exams. Yeesh. Wow, tough. That's tough, but good luck to him. Why is it people in the Navy always get neck and head injuries? Is it from running into bulkheads when they're, trying to run down the hallway? Not making light of it. I'm actually curious. I know a lot of people in the Navy that have head and neck injuries. Most of my Army buddies have back injuries. My Marine buddies that I know, they're injured everywhere, but they just don't feel it. They eat a crayon and work. Continue on. Anybody that I know that's in the Air Force has never been injured. Sadly, that's all true too. I think everybody I know from all of those branches, everything I just said is absolutely true. I'm not making light of any of it. It's just really curious that certain branches get more injuries than others. And we're not even talking in the battlefield. We're talking just in base or on the boat. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeesh, Jesus. And a metal pipe drop into his head while he's helped change the pipe in the swimming. That sucks. I mean, the smallest little thing. That's what I'm talking about. Life is fleeting. I mean, I'm so sorry for his injury, honestly. That's one of those things where freak accidents, like that, change your life and not for the better. I just realized that the two end caps of the roof need to be sealed. There's light going through both of them. Misty, knowing your personality, you'd probably wire the general's golf cart too. Havoc says, an Air Force helicopter pilot that messed up his knee during ejection training. I mean, that's one of the few injuries. I mean, those that drop out of aircraft and float to the ground tend to screw up their legs and knees. Wifey's here. Finally. We've only been streaming for an hour and a half. Wifey's here when I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Oh, man. Hello. I'm out of coffee. By the way, Misty, you need to convince my wife to play Doom. And there was a question. There's a number of people have asked me if I'm going to go back to New World. I don't know. I'm kind of disenchanted with New World. I honestly am. They the game itself is great. I have a problem with the people running it. So right now I'm happy with Dune. Mostly because it's a game I can play with the way my hands are. La 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 Elmo's World. Don't ask me where that came from. I have no idea. But yeah, pretty soon, guys, next company streams, we'll have something sitting on the bench to work on and chat while we do it, or something to build or put together. Whether it's a printed project, something off the CNC mill, you know, or a craft project of something, because crafters are makers too, because you're making something. I even have a Lego set to put together that I didn't do back during the Stand Up for Cancer stream. So I may do that on stream here pretty soon. One thing I do need to put in here is some shelving. I forgot about shelving completely. Sad. So sad. And then we're going to print off some new starships because one of the things I want to do inside the hexes is hang a starship in the center of each hex. See, I leveled up in Dune, then I did the story stuff because then I could just go through it without dying. I don't think I've died once. Well, I've died twice, 3 times total to the worm now, but I've never died to. No, I died once to the NPCs. The flies are getting horrible, everybody. It's that time of day where it's really warm. Um, so they're being annoying. You need better armor and better weapons, Misty. Go to the go to the guild base and go make something. Go make something bigger and better. There is advanced everything there now. Now, if you think that's bad, you need to go to the shipwrecks out in the PvP zone in the deep desert. I have really good gear, and I still get my butt whooped out there, but I don't die. You went out there by accident? Oh my gosh. I was out at was it a week ago out at E8. There was one of the shipwrecks out there, and not only did I have to fight the NPCs, but I actually had to fight 2 different players. Luckily, I got out of there alive without losing all my stuff. But it was a very close one. They were bad PvPers too. What is going on? You need heavy armor to go into any of those heavy zones. You can't go in with light armor. There's just not enough protection. I mean, the heavy armor will affect some of your Bene Gesserit skills, but it's just not possible to run light armor in some of those zones. But any case, everybody, I'm done for today. I'm going to frame out that back wall later this afternoon, take a couple pictures, and get those posted. But I think for right now, I'm going to go do something I haven't done in a couple days and go play some Doom. I'm not going to do it on stream either. Just some good old fashioned gaming time. That said, you all are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll see you again soon. Um, I will most likely be streaming tomorrow. And we're probably going to build something out here. Or we might be able to, I'll show you how to use that CNC, those 3018 cheap CNCs. So y'all have a great day. Have a good one. The captain's out of here. Love you. Bye-bye.